talked a lot about it. Pickleball, the fastest rising sport in the country right now, a mixture of tennis, badminton, and ping pong.
But insurance analysts warn it is causing an increase in hip, knee, and other injuries, especially in people over 60.
Now a survey finds a lot of people are ignoring pickleball and other sports injuries. Dr. Frank McGeorge here to explain when people should be seeking medical attention.
And they definitely should, Karen and Devin. You know, in the ER, the injuries I see are usually pretty significant, but often they're the result of more minor manageable problems that people simply ignored for way too long or didn't know how to manage properly. In the case of sports injuries, if it's a sport that you actively engage in, improper treatment is going to affect your enjoyment and your healing.
10 years ago, Robin Murray fell in love with the game of pickleball.
I would play as long as I could, all day long.
That eventually caught up with her when she experienced shooting pains in her knee.
I thought I could make it go away. I thought it could work it out with a, hardcore massage therapy.
That's not uncommon. A new national survey from Orlando Health found while a third of Americans report avoiding participation in a sport or hobby because of a nagging injury, about half thought it's not worth seeing a doctor for a sports injury they believe will heal on its own. And 44% believed making an appointment for an injury that's not too painful is just too much work. But putting it off is a bad idea, according to Dr. Louis Gandara, a sports medicine physician.
In some situations, it can be some inflammation. In some situations, it can be something more worse, like a muscle injury or tear that needs to be addressed and examined and then properly treated.
The sooner someone is properly evaluated, the more likely they can be treated with less invasive options.
Any injuries that doesn't seem to be getting better in a matter of a few days and the person cannot lose weight or there's a lot of bruising, there's a lot of swelling, it is very important to get that checked.
Robin worried she'd need a knee replacement, but Dr. Gandara found that anti-inflammatory injections, a specialized brace, and physical therapy could help keep her in the game.
Now, the field of sports medicine has grown considerably in recent years, and most large medical centers have sports medicine programs with orthopedic surgeons and other board-certified sports medicine physicians from a variety of other specialties. Evaluation in these clinics can more quickly optimize your performance and get you on the right path to recovery.
We always want to believe it's just going to go away on its own. Rub some dirt on it, you'll be fine.
Denial is very popular.
Exactly.
You've seen that, I'm sure.
All right, Doc.